Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are all good. Today is Starly Community Day, but we're going to be playing a slightly different format. We're going to be playing a game of higher or lower. I have to guess if the next shiny is higher or lower than the previous one. If I get it right, I can catch it and keep it. If I get it wrong, I have to catch it and delete it. The only get out of jail free cards I have is if it is a known shundo or if it's a snundo. 0% shiny or 100% shiny. Those are the only two things I am allowed to still keep even if I guess wrong. But it is 11 o'clock, incense down. Episode 75 is now available. Not a shiny on the first check. We should go into AR mode really to check and catch. We started on 2,190 Starly seen, 376 XL candy, as well as 14,033,000 dust. We've got a couple of shadows we want to evolve as well. We're going to see if we can grab ourselves some sparkles, maybe off incense. No, it is like a brown little bird shiny. I'm really hoping to get a couple of these and actually guess right. Once we actually know, once we know our start point, then we can begin. But we do also have a known hundo, which should have turned over to a Starly, I think. That's not a shiny. We're going to have no luck on this first cluster, are we? No luck whatsoever. Oh, yes! There we go. 190 CP is where we are beginning. Yes! Sparkly little Starly. Kick off the day. So how this has worked is somebody's reported there is a hundo Cubone, because this is a Cubone nest. Obviously Starly Community Day means it might change over to a Starly. Starly shiny number 1 is dreadful stats, but 190 CP. I'm going to take the prediction that my next shiny will be higher. Not a back-to-back. We're just going to keep checking. What have we got to do? Catch 15 Starly, power up Pokemon 10 times, 5 nice throws. Okay, no shiny on that one. No shiny there. What about the one here? No shiny. Oh my goodness. Oh no! No! Second shiny. It's 95 CP. No! We're gonna have to bin this one. Oh no, we've already lost. We've already lost the first guess. Oh Milo, you amateur. No! Oh, this is gonna be painful for me. I don't like deleting shinies until I absolutely have to. 95 CP, thankfully it is dreadful stats, but that is the second shiny is being put in the bin. Oof, that felt horrible. So now I'm going to say it has to be higher. 95 CP, it needs to be higher than that. What is it still here?
Yeah. 493.
493?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's not a shundo, but this should be a hundo Starly. It's a shame it's not a shundo, having just got a shiny and then having to bin it. Well, we've got a hundo in the first couple of minutes, but, you know, I've had to throw a shiny away. Man. Yes, nice, 4-star. Right, we'll do a few more shiny checks here. Remember, higher, please. If we're going to get it in this clip, I don't know. Well, someone's got a shundo. Him over there. He's got the shundo Starly.
It there?
Yes, proof. It is a shundo with horrible reflections and out of focus, but you get the gist, ladies and gentlemen. 289,000 dust. You should evolve it immediately.
Oh yeah, give it a bit.
Special move.
Evolve it.
Evolve! Some good news, ladies and gentlemen. We've picked up another shiny Starly. Shiny Starly number 3. Remember, I said it had to be higher than whatever it's 93 or 95 CP. It is. It's 341. We can catch it. Our third shiny is actually only going to be the second one caught of the day. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to say... No, let's play it safe. Sorry for this one. I want to get the family done. Let's say the next shiny is going to be lower. The next shiny has to be lower than 341 CP. Stage 1 has been completed, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not a shiny from the research. That would have been quite good, considering the research is obviously level 15, which would have worked for the challenge. Not a shiny. Remember, it has to be lower. It's got to be lower. No. Lower than 341. Please. Please. It's a dud cluster, perhaps. No. Oh no. No! I've guessed wrong again. Remember, it had to be lower than 341 CP and it's 473.
Delete.
Oh, for Christ's sake. This is going really well. This is going really well. Jesus, right. How good is this? Okay, it's terrible stats, but that's the 4th shiny of the day. And it's the second one going in the bin. Oh God. Right. It has to be lower. If it's somehow higher than 473 CP, I will scream. Like seriously, the next one's surely got to be lower. Didn't strategically put the research in here. 299. Not shiny. Okay, we've just picked up the 5th shiny of the day. We're going to see if it is lower or higher than 470. Yes, I can catch it. 473 CP. It needs to be lower. 165 CP. Yeah, it could very easily go either side of that number. Oh, what am I going to put next? Yes, let's go lower. It has to be lower than 165 CP next time around. Absolutely terrible. We're trying to force a weather change. Let's not get, we're not getting a back-to-back, but I'm going to put AR mode on, scan this cluster very quickly. Please be lower than 165 CP. I beg, I beg, I beg. No, Starly. No, the 6th shiny has just appeared. It had to be lower than 165 CP. Do we think it's lower or higher?
Lower. Higher.
It is. Oh, bollocks.
Hey!
It's 181. No!
Oh wait, I just got it as well.
So snap shinies, Lewis can catch it, and well, we've got to catch it and then bin it.
Yeah.
So we are.
Catch it and bin it.
We're a 50% success rate here. Remember, if it's a shundo or a nundo, it's the only get out of the horrible situation I put myself in. This is terrible stats, but it's not a snundo. So I'm afraid the 6th shiny Starly is going into the grinder. Not a back-to-back. Let's flick into AR mode very quickly so we can scan some Starly for you, ladies and gentlemen. If it ends up being lower, if we get a level 1, I'll be quite annoyed. Please, let's go and check the home cluster. Please be higher. Please be higher than 181. Incense? Please do me a favour. No. Right. Higher than 181 CP. No! I'm wrong again. Oh, for God's sake! 27 CP shiny Starly is the 7th one, and the 4th one we're going to have to throw away. Or okay, it can't get much worse than that. It has to be higher than next time. Surely, the laws of probability and odds and RNG, the next shiny, the 8th shiny, has to be higher than 27 CP. Thankfully, it's dreadful stats. Oh dear, shiny Starly number 7 is going into the grinder. Back to back? No, we're going higher, remember, higher than 27 CP. I don't see how we can fail that.
I can.
Level 1 shiny.
Don't get me a level 1 shiny, because I actually would like to keep a level 1 shiny. Good news! Look, we finally got a shiny that we can actually catch. Had to be higher than 27 CP, it is 95 CP. Thank God we didn't get trolled by a level 1 or something like that. It is dreadful. Right, higher than 95 CP. The next one has to be. It's not a back-to-back. We are waiting for that back-to-back of goodness. There's a lot of suddenly very low CP Starly around here. No shiny there. No shiny there. Higher than 95 CP. Well, that one. Yes! Shiny, and it is higher. 398 CP. So we can actually catch shiny number 9 straight on camera. Boom! Nicely done, Milo. What should we pick? Higher or lower next? Has to be identical CP. No, I'm going to go lower. Lower than 398 CP. It's 2-star that one. It's the best one we've had today, but not a back-to-back. 10th shiny is on the screen here. Let's see the CP. Is it? Oh my God! You can't. What? I'm wrong again. Literally 50% track record on this. 10th shiny Starly is going to be caught and binned. 411 CP. Shiny number 10 is going to the grinder. But we'll check a few more and see if we can get maybe better luck. It needs to be lower. Lower than 411 CP. Remember, we're looking for the 11th shiny of the day. And hopefully it's the 6th one we can catch. Please, no. One's at the lure and the back. Just. Oh my God. The 11th shiny just able to catch it. 406 CP. This is calling it close. Oh my God. Play it risky. It has to be higher than 406 CP next time round. PvP stats? What? Not shiny. Come on. No, that's 29. That's really not okay. This one is not shiny. I think that is the whole cluster checked. I've already forgotten the count of the shinies, but there's a fresh one here. It needs to be higher. Oh, and it's not. No. I knew it was risky. Going higher than 406 CP. 130 CP shiny Starly. The next one needs to be higher than 130, okay? We're going to go higher again. We're not doing very well on this, it's got to be said. Unless it's a random shundo. It's not, it's a dead 2-star. Oh dear, 130 CP shiny Starly thrown into the garbage. Not a back-to-back, right. Higher. That one, come on, come on, come on. Not shiny. Shiny Starly number whatever, but it is 251 CP. We can catch the damn thing. I don't want to play it safe. The next one needs to be lower. Lower than 251, okay? That's what we're going for. It's pretty much perfect PvP, which is just brilliant. Not a back-to-back. Let's pause under the shade here so I can actually see the phone screen. 1 hour has gone. Please be lower than 250. Lower than 250. Oh, this is stressing. It had to be lower than 251 CP. Is it going to be lower or higher than that? Higher. It is. Yes, 78 CP. I can catch it. Thank God for that. But remember, we want to play this a little bit more spicy. So, the next one is gonna have to be lower than 78 CP. It's dreadful stats, but remember, lower. It's not a back-to-back, I don't think. I can't tell. My phone brightness has done the thing where it automatically lowers itself because of the heat. Like literally 4 or 5 checks later, I knew it was going to be too good to be true to try and get something lower than 78 CP. Oh dear, 416, that is like a tower block and a half over where we were. I'm going to say higher. It needs to be higher than 416. It's dreadful stats, but it's going into the bin. Into the bin it goes. And the next one is not a back-to-back. We're not going to get a back-to-back today, are we? Higher than 416 CP. That's going to be a challenge. Come on. Oh no. No, we've already lost again. The thing is, I said I wanted to make it risky. I want to put some Jeopardy in this challenge. Oh no. Okay, next one has to be higher. Let's play it safe for this one. The next one has to be higher than 152. For goodness sake, that's a 2-star one. It's decent-ish stats as well. Throw it in the bin. No.
12 seconds later.
Are you actually serious? How have we gone 3 in a row wrong? Are you serious right now? 28 CP. It's like a freaking baby one. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay. The next one after this has to be higher. Surely. Surely we have to get one that's higher than 28 CP. I can't believe that. I thought I was playing it safe by saying higher than 152. 28 CP shiny Starly. Dreadful stats, but it's going into the bin now. I think we're up to honestly like 20 shinies for the day, but more than half of them have been put in the bin because I'm a blithering idiot.
Yeah, because that is good.
Right, the next one has to be higher than 28 CP, okay? Ooh, not shiny. I know that really we couldn't have gone much lower than the one before, but the shiny, God knows what, is 109 CP. We can catch the frickin' thing. Yes, I don't know, where do we go from this, honestly? 109 CP, I feel like we'll be trolled. Let's go lower. It has to be lower than 109 CP, the next one. It's 2-star, it's not terrible, but that shiny, I genuinely don't know how many of the day. Let's go ahead and go back into AR mode and check a few more. Yes! Yes! Straight off the bat, we're straight in with a win. 25 CP, I freaking called it right. Yes, sense of satisfaction, ladies and gentlemen. We're going higher this time. There's nowhere really else to go with numbers in terms of low CP shiny Starly. You can't really go backwards from there unless it's a level 1. So the next one has to be higher than 25 CP and into the sunshine where I can't see my phone screen. It had to be higher than 25 CP and boom, it is. Not that it was going to be overly difficult to achieve that, but 463 CP shiny off of the incense. I didn't do a very good job of plugging it, but episode 75, 3/4 to the centenary of the Incense podcast has dropped today. You better go and listen to it. It's a fun, chilled episode hosted by yours truly. Let's see what the stats are. Pretty dreadful, but it was successful. Right. DellHazard. Patron squad's come down to join. The last shiny was 463 CP. Shall we go higher or lower?
Lower.
Okay, next one has to be lower. Let's see if that can pull through. Not back to back yet. No shiny.
Understanding.
Oh,
Another one.
no! Yep,
Is that the deal? Sorry.
it's 400. It's 482 CP. Literally by like a few, 20 CP or less. Damn it, we're gonna have to bin it now. Oh no, it's 19 CP higher than the last one.
Surely the next one's lower.
It's in your hands again. Come on, we want to try and get it right. Let's go lower. Okay, we are on the way to a hundo, so the hundo check. If it's higher or lower, it doesn't count. We're approaching where this hundo is. 513. Oh, it's not shiny. Oh, not a shundo, but it is another hundo for the com day. Not that we really needed one, because we've had loads of hundo Starly over the years. Purified, normal, 1XL for it. My phone's starting to lag, as you can tell. It is a 4-starer. Shine. No, really? Oh my god. What, you said lower, didn't you, than 482? It's 500.
Still shiny now. After 3 checks, shiny.
Yeah, same. Right, okay. So 2 in a row, 2 shinies in a row, we're throwing them away. Surely the next one has to be lower. Surely the next one has to be lower than 500 CP. Oh my god, seriously? I don't believe it. It's dreadful stats, thankfully, but 500 CP, oh my god, you are going into the bin again. Whoops. Right, lower. It's not a back-to-back, but it has to be lower than 500 CP. Please. Hallelujah. It's a 144. I knew we couldn't go much higher than 500 CP, to be honest. Looking at the cluster, we can catch a shiny Starly. Ah, I've unplugged. I don't know how many we've seen overall because I've lost count. Dreadful stats, but 144 CP caught. The next one needs to be higher. We'll say higher than 144 CP, okay? That's what we're gonna go for. My phone is getting some serious lag with the heat. Judgment time. We wanted higher than 144 CP, and this one is, ooh, it's 62. Oops. We're throwing so many shinies away. I'm so disappointed with myself right now. It's like, come on. Surely it's got to be higher. Higher than 62 CP. The next one. Please. Because this one, I'm afraid, is dreadful stats and thus is into the grinder again. I don't freaking believe it. Another one in the bin. Is that a back-to-back? No. I just went back-to-back, both wrong.
Rip.
Surely it's got to be higher than 62 CP. Comes in at 57 CP back to back. What is this? I don't believe. Oh, just why? Why? It's really close to a 0% actually. It's 122 stats, but it's gonna have to be thrown away. Right, before we go any further, 57 CP. Surely higher. If we get another one that's lower, something's going on. I don't believe this. I'm actually being trolled so hard. 28 CP. I swear to God, if this next, I'm calling this, the next one needs to be higher than 28. If I call it wrong and it's like a level 1, that's going to be so stupid. So stupid. Today we've actually had insane shiny luck. We've had really good shiny luck, but just really terrible with this game. It's thankfully not a random shundo or snundo. It's going in the bin. The next one needs to be higher than 28 CP.
So it's okay, is that one of those here?
Oh, 472, I've got it. It's not shiny. Damn, it's down here on the left. 3 chances for shundo, nothing. 4-star goodness though. Not that we needed it for Starly, but hey ho. Oh, thank goodness for this. Shiny, and it is higher than 28 CP. Pressure off. 362 CP. Nakeem, higher or lower than that? Next one. Okay, it has to be higher. Mediocre 2-star, but it is only the 13th shiny caught today. Out of maybe like 30 plus. Oh dear, but higher than 362 it needs to be. And it wasn't a back-to-back. Judgment time. Nakeem, you guessed higher than 362 CP.
Yes.
It is correct!
Oh, yeah, there you go.
463 CP in the bag. Well done, Nakeem. Better win ratio than me. That's not difficult though. The dead 2-star. Nakeem, I'm going to give you one more shot. Higher or lower than 463 CP?
Lower.
I'm going to say lower.
Okay.
Keep it safe.
Okay. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. Back into AR. Do some checks. You're correct almost straight off the bat.
You're kidding.
403 CP. Nakeem is a winner. Look at that. Boom, straight in. Right, I feel like we can't ask him again because 2 in a row is good. So,
If you're 3 in a row, you'd be lucky to get a ticket.
okay, DellHazard,
Oh my god.
have a guess. Higher or lower than 403 CP?
Logic says it should be lower.
Okay.
Don't go
Are you
against
going to
logic.
follow logic or not?
Well, I can't get it wrong 3 times.
So you're going lower?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if that is true. Maybe this cluster will pull through again. We're back in Walpole. Remember, it had to be under 403 CP. Judgment time from the bottom cluster. For God's sake, 456 CP. That's a really nice number as well because it's ascending. It's an ascending number. That is another shiny going into the bin. I don't know why, like, I've been guessing wrong a lot, you've been guessing wrong a lot.
Nakeem is the other way.
Nakeem, we need Nakeem here. He was on the money. Thankfully, it's a dreadful stat one, so it can quite happily go into the bin. Before we do that, Francesco, higher or lower than 456 CP? Lower. Next up, it's not a back-to-back. Time to see if Francesco was on the money. He said lower than 456 CP. It's 162.
I want it.
He got it right. Yes, we can catch a shiny. I'll buy you a drink in Seattle. Header it for me, top hat hundo shinks. Thank you, bro. It's a mediocre 2-star, but I'm gonna say it has to be higher than 162 CP. Gotta be higher. We'll put the AR mode back on. Higher than 162 CP. Let's check this big cluster. I was wrong. I said higher than 162 and we get a 109. Why am I so terrible at this? Nope, it's not a random snundo or shundo. Right.
Bye.
Where do we go from 109 CP? Okay, we've got 2 hires. Time to see if both Francesco and DellHazard were correct. It's 282. Yes! 2 votes got it correct and in the bag. You get 1 drink, Francesco, that's it. So, that's a nice shiny capture there. We can keep it. 282. I want to say higher again, just for the laugh of it and see what happens, honestly. Higher than 282.
Higher.
I'm really terrible at this, aren't I? Immediately 27 CP. It's got to be higher than 27, surely. 27's equal to the lowest shiny CP that we've had all day. 27 is not a random snundo or anything, so 27 CP is going in the bin. And check. Not a shiny, it has to be higher. The tension is real. Ooh, no shiny. What about that one on the back? Yes, I got one right! Yes, finally. 522 CP. I know that, like, you can't really go much lower than 27 CP, but hey, we got a win with an excellent throw. Smashing! 1 XL for the catch, and hey, it's dreadful. 522. We've got to go lower. Lower than that one next time. I got something right, ladies and gentlemen. 68 CP shiny. We're now going to like the extreme ends of low to high CP. So, with 3 minutes left to go, this is shiny, God knows what of the day. I genuinely don't know. We've transferred so many today. The next one's got to be higher. And given that there's a level 1 dotted around here, this might be a really bad call. But it is 2-star, 4 stats. I need to try and scope some of these shinies quickly. I can't tell if that's not a back-to-back. And yes, I was right. 486 CP shiny by Francesco's feet into the bag. That was a smooth, excellent PoGoMiloUK with my battery about to die. I hope the clip doesn't die if the battery dies just as we end the com day. Into the bag, shiny something of the day. 3XL for the catch, which is beautiful. It is dreadful stats. Next one needs to be lower than 486 with less than 2 minutes to go. Come on. Hey, but what did I get? I've actually forgotten what the shiny was. 480 something? I think we might have just lucked out there. It was 448 CP this next one. I will check the storage. My brain's just completely gone blank. It is a keep. I said lower. It's a keeper. So now it needs to be, I'm going to say lower again. Lower than 448. If we can even pull in a shiny, that is. And as I almost suspected, the battery on the camera died just as 2 o'clock rolled around. That is Starly Community Day. 3-hour window done. Completed. We're not going to faff around with the Staravia raids and do that kind of shenanigans because frankly I can't be bothered to waste passes on epic Staravia raids. So we're going to retreat home where it's cooler, there's water, I can total up how many shinies I threw away today and we'll wrap up. And that is going to wrap up the community day. We're back home, we've edited the video, and we need to total up the stats, of course. So, having just sat through and edited the entire video, I can confirm that we caught 38 shiny Starly. So a very, very good shiny haul in terms of a 3-hour window. Very pleased with that. And unfortunately, due to the game we were playing, we only caught / kept 21. Shiny Starly. Only 21 have remained in the account, so 17 were thrown away over the course of playing higher or lower. I hope you enjoyed watching that sort of shenanigans. It's a silly game to try and make a community day a bit more entertaining. I hope it was good fun to watch. Other bits and pieces, we managed to get about 170k dust, which just wasn't too bad. Hatched a few 12km regs throughout the day as well. 500 or so XL candy, which was pretty good, and around 870 scene, which with the amount of stopping and sort of faffing around with checks and things like that, could have got that higher if I tried. But let me know in the comments below how your Starly Community Day went. Did you enjoy it? Did you grind for the XP if you needed it? Did you go for the XL candy? Were you excited for the new shiny? Or are you excited to see what might happen in August? August Community Day, I think it will be Galarian Zigzagoon. That's my philosophy on this one. As it stands, having edited the video, I think people are doing raids around my area. So we do still have a few more Starly that we could check. Which I'll continue to do so, but we do need to do some evolves. You can see I've actually got a decent 96%er and a decent 93%er. It doesn't have frustration on it anymore, so we'll send this over. We do have the research to do, but I'm not going to faff around and show that on camera. Again, thank you very much to Ulay24 who sent over the research to me. Much appreciated, genuinely. Thank you very much. So we'll get Shadow Staravia, and then we'll get Shadow Staraptor, which is, it's still not like the best flying type attacker, even with the Shadow boost. You're still better off using Mega Pidgeot or Shadow Honchkrow or some other stuff, and there'll be better ones out in the near future, I'm pretty sure. You know, there's Shadow Moltres that will come back to Giovanni battles, etc. But there we go. First Staraptor with the exclusive move. We will evolve a shiny, of course. Decent 96%. It learns a Gust, which, yeah, as I said, doesn't really boost it up terribly much. I think I'm just going to evolve this one to the shiny family, because it's sort of okay PvP stat-wise. So it's like 2 attack, 14 defense, and, I don't know, 12 HP or something like that. We'll evolve the shiny family, get it into the storage, complete that part of the shiny decks. Staravia, not an amazing shiny, I have to say. Starly, I think, looks a bit better, but when it sends over to Staraptor, that's a bit of a different story. It does get some nice blue highlights on it. I'm glad that they finally brought this community day out. It was in the way back in the data mines of the community day voting in late 2020. So this was long overdue. There we go. Very much a long overdue shiny to the game. Very glad that it actually got a community day. It's a 3-stage evolution. Cool stuff. Shiny Staraptor. Okay, I know I was just saying I wasn't going to show any of the research, but now I actually have to, because if we look here, ladies and gentlemen, shiny Starly from the quest. last Starly encounter was actually a shiny from the research, which was bloody brilliant. And if I remember rightly, with an out of focus camera, I don't know why it's doing that. I know the game's technically done, but I think it had to be lower than 448 CP. We had 98 shiny to round out the day. That is justified. Yes, nice. 98% Starly. That's brilliant. So now I'll evolve that. I won't show that to you because we've already got a shiny evolution in the video. But that is going to conclude today's video. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with notifications on so you don't miss any uploads or live streams, and smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Next week, Starry U Spotlight Hour is a must play. Its base Stardust for catching is 750 per catch. If you put a star piece down, it's 1125 Stardust per Pokemon caught, per Starry U caught. And then after that, Wednesday, I won't be live for Moltres Radar because I will be jetting off to Seattle for GoFest. I cannot wait. Comment down below if you are joining for Seattle GoFest. I'm playing the Friday. I will be in the park in the morning and out and about in the city in the afternoon. But I'm hoping I can be in the park Saturday and Sunday to say hello to some of you wonderful people out there. And talking about wonderful people, a big thank you to everybody who's on the Patreon, who takes their support up to the next level and helps contribute to the channel, myself and the content, etc. Without you guys, the things like the road trips, the hikes, etc. would not be possible. And certainly Seattle GoFest would not be happening if it wasn't for you awesome people. So I cannot thank you enough for your tier up support. And on that cheery note, I will say I will see you all next week, ladies and gentlemen. Do take care.